Hey everyone, welcome back to the studio. I'm Pawnee and I'm sitting here with Aria. How's it going, Aria?
It's going great, Pawnee. I was just thinking we should share some of our favorite daily phrases today. You know, the ones that make you sound like a local.
Oh, definitely. Phrase one is how's it going? It's so much more common than how are you? We use it with friends or coworkers to ask about their life or a specific project. For example, how's it going with that new project? You can also use the past tense and ask, how did it go after an event is finished?
Exactly. And if someone asks you that, phrase two is can't complain. It's a classic. It means everything is fine and you don't have any major problems to report. Instead of just saying, I'm fine, you say, oh, can't complain. It sounds very relaxed. You might also hear people say, no complaints here, to mean the same thing.
I use that one all the time. But area phrase three is long time no see. I haven't seen our producer in weeks. We use this specifically when we haven't met someone in a long period. You just walk up and say, hey, long time no see. Another common way to say this is, it's been ages. It's a great way to phrase four, break the ice.
Oh, break the ice. That's a good one. To break the ice means to start a conversation, to make people feel comfortable in a new or quiet situation, like telling a joke at the start of a meeting. You could say, I told a funny story to break the ice. You can even use it as a noun and call the activity an icebreaker.
Speaking of meetings, I had one this morning that was so easy. Phrase five is a piece of cake. It means something is super easy or requires very little effort. The meeting was a piece of cake. Or you could say, learning this phrase is a piece of cake. A similar phrase you might hear is a walk in the park.
Haha, I wish everything was a piece of cake. Sometimes things are hard and you just have to, phrase six, bite the bullet. That means you accept and do something difficult or unpleasant because you have to. Like, I hate cleaning the studio, but I'll bite the bullet and do it today. If you already did it, you'd say, I bit the bullet.
Well, if you clean the studio, phrase seven is it's on me. I'll buy you lunch. It's on me means I will pay the bill for everyone. If you're at a cafe with a friend, you just point at the coffee and say, don't worry, it's on me. You can also say, it's my treat, or I'm picking up the tab.
I'll take that deal. But wait, Pawnee, let's phrase eight, cut to the chase. To cut to the chase means to get to the important part of a story without wasting time on boring details. For example, stop explaining the history and just cut to the chase. How much does it cost? You can also just say, get to the point.
All right, cutting to the chase. Phrase nine is I'm all ears. It means I am listening very carefully and giving you my full attention. If you have a secret, tell me. I'm all ears. It's a great way to show you are interested. You could also say, I'm listening intently.
Well, I don't want to, phrase 10, spill the beans yet, but we have a surprise for the listeners later. To spill the beans means to reveal a secret or a surprise, like who spilled the beans about the party. Another popular version of this is let the cat out of the bag.
Oh, I love a secret. But Aria, you, phrase 11, hit the nail on the head with that example. To hit the nail on the head means to be exactly right about a situation or a fact. If your friend says you're tired because you stayed up late and they are correct, you say you hit the nail on the head. You can also say you're spot on.
Thanks, but honestly, I've been working so much lately that phrase 12 is I'm beat. It just means I'm exhausted. After a long day, you don't say I'm tired, you say I'm beat, I'm going to bed. If you want to sound even more tired, you can say I'm pooped.
Same here. I feel like phrase 13, I'm running on fumes. It's like a car with no gas left, but it keeps moving. It means you're exhausted, but still trying to finish your work. I've been studying for 10 hours and I'm running on fumes. People also say, I'm on my last legs.
Then we should phrase 14, call it a day. To call it a day means to decide to stop working for the rest of the day. We've recorded enough. Let's call it a day. If you're working at night and decide to sleep, you say, let's call it a night.
Not yet. We have more to teach. Phrase 15 is under the weather. I was feeling a bit sick yesterday, a bit under the weather. It's a polite way to say you don't feel 100% healthy. I think I'll stay home. I'm feeling under the weather. You could also say, I'm feeling out of sorts.
Glad you're feeling better now. You know, choosing to do this podcast was phrase 16, a no-brainer. A no-brainer is a decision that is so easy you don't even have to think about it. Should I take a free flight to Paris? It's a no-brainer. You can also say it was an obvious choice.
Definitely. But sometimes I'm on the fence. That's when you're stuck in the middle and can't decide between two things. I'm on the fence about which movie to watch. If you want to use a different form, you can say, I'm torn.
When that happens, I usually phrase 18, sleep on it. To sleep on it means to wait until the next day to make a big decision so you have a fresh mind. I'm not sure if I should buy this car. I'll sleep on it. You can also say, I need to think it over.
That's a smart way to phrase 19, get things done. To get things done means to be productive and complete all the tasks on your list. I have a lot of errands. I need to get things done today. In a business setting, you might hear, execute the plan.
And if you do a great job, you phrase 20, go the extra mile. That means you do more than what is expected of you to help someone. She polished the car after washing it. She really went the extra mile. You can also say she exceeded expectations.
I love that. But area phrase 21 is my bad. I forgot to bring the snacks today. My bad is a very casual, quick way to say my mistake. It's perfect for small errors with friends. For bigger mistakes, you should say I apologize or that was my fault.
Phrase 22 is no big deal, Pawnee. Don't worry about it. If something isn't a problem or a serious issue, you just say it's no big deal. You'll also hear the even shorter version, no biggie.
Thanks for being understanding. We are really phrase 23 on the same page. To be on the same page means to agree completely or have the same understanding of a plan. Let's make sure we're all on the same page before we start. You can also say we're in sync.
Totally. And if someone is struggling, tell them phrase 24, hang in there. It means don't give up or stay patient. If your friend is studying hard, you say hang in there. You can also say stay strong.
And if they have a big test, tell them break a leg. It's a fun, superstitious way to wish someone good luck, especially before a performance. You have a job interview? Break a leg. Just remember it's only for good luck.
Oh, Pawnee, phrase 26 is time flies. We've been talking for so long. Time flies means time passes incredibly quickly when you're having fun. You might also hear time is slipping away.
It really does. I'm starting to get hungry though. Phrase 27 is grab a bite. It means to go get some food, usually something quick or informal. Want to grab a bite after we finish? You can also say grab some grub.
Sounds good, but let's phrase 28, keep in touch with our listeners. To keep in touch means to stay in contact over time. Even if you move away, let's keep in touch. A similar phrase is stay in the loop.
Good point. Area phrase 29 is what's on your mind. You look like you're thinking about something deeply. It's a kind way to ask, what are you thinking about? Another classic way to say this is a penny for your thoughts.
I was just thinking that learning English is phrase 30, easier said than done. It means an idea sounds simple, but it's actually difficult to actually do. Quitting sugar is easier said than done. You could also say it's harder than it looks.
So true. But don't phrase 31, beat around the bush, just start practicing. To beat around the bush means to avoid saying what you really mean because you're uncomfortable. Stop beating around the bush and tell me the truth. You can also say, don't mince words.
Okay. Phrase 32 is so far so good. Our lesson is going well. So far so good means everything is fine up to this moment. If you're halfway through a trip and nothing is wrong, you say everything's on track.
And for everyone watching, phrase 33 is it's up to you how much you practice. It means you're the person who makes the decision. Should we go to the beach or the park? It's up to you. You can also say it's your call.
If you're ever confused by a phrase, phrase 34 is take it with a grain of salt. This means don't believe everything 100% because it might be exaggerated. He tells tall stories, so take them with a grain of salt. Some people say take it with a pinch of salt.
Right. And if you make a mistake, don't worry, just phrase 35 back to the drawing board. This means to start over from the beginning with a new plan because the old one failed. The plan didn't work, so it's back to the drawing board. You can also say start from scratch.
Sometimes we have to phrase 36, think outside the box. That means to be creative and find non-traditional ways to solve a problem. We need to think outside the box to save money. A similar idea is to be innovative.
I love that. Area phrase 37 is give me a hand. Can you help me move this microphone? Give me a hand is just a friendly way to ask for physical help. You can also say lend me a hand or help me out.
Phrase 38 is I'm on it. That's what you say when you are going to handle a task immediately. Can you check the recording? I'm on it. It shows you're very helpful. You can also say consider it done.
You're so helpful. Phrase 39 is once in a blue moon. I only find someone as helpful as you once in a blue moon. It means something happens very, very rarely. I only see my cousins once in a blue moon. You can also say seldom or rarely.
And phrase 40 is the last straw. If you keep giving me compliments, I'll get too shy to talk. The last straw is the final small problem that makes you lose your patience completely. The car broke and then I lost my keys. That was the last straw. It's also called the breaking point.
Oh no. Well, phrase 41 is keep your chin up, stay positive. To keep your chin up means to stay happy even when things are going wrong. I know you're sad, but keep your chin up. You can also say, look on the bright side.
That's a nice one. Phrase 42 is by all means. If someone asks, can I use your phone? You can say by all means. It's a very polite, enthusiastic way to say yes. You can also say, of course, or be my guest.
We're getting close to the end. Phrase 43 is in a nutshell. To put it in a nutshell means to give a very brief summary of a long story. In a nutshell, we missed the train. You can also say to sum it up.
Phrase 44 is your guess is as good as mine. I don't know how many people will watch this. Your guess is as good as mine. It means I have no idea at all. You can also say I haven't got a clue.
Well, I hope a lot of people do. Phrase 45 is better late than never. Even if you started learning English later in life, better late than never. It means it's better to do something late than not to do it at all. You might also hear delayed but not denied.
I agree. Phrase 46 is catch you later. That's how we'll say goodbye today. It's a casual way to say see you later. You can also say see ya or until next time.
But before we go, phrase 47 is wrap it up. To wrap it up means to finish or conclude an activity. The meeting is over, let's wrap it up. You can also say wind it down.
Phrase 48 is take it easy. It means to relax or move at a comfortable pace. Take it easy this weekend. You deserve it. It can also be a way to say goodbye, like stay cool.
And finally, phrase 49 is what's on the menu, not just for food, but for our future plans. It means what is happening next. We finished this video, so what's on the menu for tomorrow? You can also say, what's the plan?
And finally, phrase 50 is that's a wrap. This is what directors say when filming is completely finished. We finished the episode, so that's a wrap. You can also say we're done here.
Thanks for hanging out with us in the studio today on English Story Station.
Keep practicing these phrases every day, and we'll catch you later.
Bye, everyone.